General Hospital spoilers reveals that Michael has just received news that has made him truly happy. Sasha is pregnant with his child. Amid the pain and difficulties of recovering from the fire, this news comes as a ray of light, bringing new hope and meaning to his life. However, Michael's joy is incomplete when he realizes the dangerous situation that Sasha may be facing. Michael understands that with potential enemies and the chaos surrounding his family, Sasha and the unborn child could become targets. Even though his body is still suffering from severe burn injuries, Michael's mind is constantly worried about Sasha's safety. He knows he can't protect her and the baby directly, which makes him feel helpless and distressed. The lurking danger threatens not only Sasha but also the future of the child Michael has just learned about. Though he desperately wants to be by her side and fulfill his duties as a father, Michael realizes he needs to find another way to protect them, even if he cannot act directly himself. With a mixture of joy and worry, Michael contemplates asking for help from Jason, the one he trusts most. He hopes that Jason can become a shield to protect Sasha and the baby, at least until he is strong enough to take on that role himself. But even after making this decision, Michael can't help but be haunted by the increasing dangers that threaten both his loved ones and his firstborn child. Michael, in his weakened physical and emotional state, pleads for help from Jason. He knows that only Jason, with his loyalty and reliable skills, can ensure the safety of Sasha and their child amidst the surrounding dangers. Michael's plea for help comes not only from his concern for Sasha's safety but also from a sense of powerlessness as he cannot stand up to protect those he loves most. Jason, with his strong protective instincts, doesn't hesitate to agree to Michael's request. However, the situation doesn't stop there. The responsibility Jason has taken on is not just a typical protective duty but also reveals increasingly complex emotions within him. As Jason and Sasha spend more time together, the bond between them becomes more evident. Jason is not just the protector, but also the one Sasha begins to rely on in her most difficult moments. However, this places both of them in a highly conflicted situation. Jason, who has always kept emotional relationships at arm's length because of his dangerous lifestyle, starts to feel an unusual affection for Sasha. Sasha, though aware that Jason represents everything she wants to avoid in order to protect the baby, cannot deny the sense of security and comfort he brings her. Jason's protection of Sasha gradually shifts from a sense of duty to something more personal, pushing them both into a deeply emotional and tense story. The love that is beginning to bloom between them is not only a comfort in difficult times but could also completely change the course of their lives. However, with dangers always lurking, can this relationship overcome everything to become something lasting, or will it lead to new conflicts as the past and present intertwine? The story of love, protection, and challenges ahead will not only ignite new emotions but also open a surprising new chapter in the lives of Michael, Jason, and Sasha. Jason is grappling with a deep internal conflict. Although he has always placed the Corinthos family's safety above all else, he cannot deny that protecting Sasha and her child, the future grandchild of Sonny and Carly, places a heavy burden on his shoulders. Jason knows that if he allows himself to become emotionally involved with Sasha, it could not only endanger both of them but also complicate the already tangled situation. Sasha, a strong woman but in a fragile situation, is a key player in this battle. Jason, with all his protective instincts, is ready to sacrifice once again to ensure her and the baby's safety. But he also realizes that forming any emotional connection could weaken his resolve to keep his distance in order to protect them better. Jason decides to remain in the role of protector, focusing entirely on maintaining Sasha and the baby's safety. He puts all emotions aside, prioritizing his promise to Michael and his loyalty to Sonny and Carly above all else. For Jason, this task is not just a duty, but also a way to atone for past mistakes, where he failed to protect his loved ones. However, Jason's sacrifice is not easy. Deep down, he knows that keeping his distance from Sasha not only protects her but is the only way to prevent himself from being drawn into a relationship that could make him lose control. But this doesn't stop the latent feelings from creeping past the cold exterior Jason always wears. The situation becomes more complicated when Sasha realizes Jason's dedication and willingness to sacrifice for her and the baby. This leaves her torn between respecting the boundaries Jason has set and feeling a deep gratitude toward him. But no matter what, Jason remains determined not to let anything, even his feelings, get in the way of fulfilling this crucial mission. If Jason has to sacrifice once more to protect Sunny and Carly's future grandchild, he will not hesitate. But that sacrifice also lays the foundation for an emotional explosion to come, as Jason's choices may change not only his life but also the lives of Sasha and the child. What will these decisions lead to? Only time and the challenges ahead will provide the answers. Jason and Sasha seem to be on their way to becoming the next hot couple in Port Charles. The bond between them, which originated from Jason's loyalty to Michael and his dedication to protecting Sasha, gradually evolves into an emotional and complex relationship. Jason, who has always adhered to the principle of keeping his personal relationships at a distance, is now drawn into an affection he can't control. Sasha, despite her concerns about the dangerous world Jason represents, cannot deny the safety and comfort he provides. However, things become complicated when the news that Michael will be returning sooner than expected is suddenly confirmed. Michael's return is a major milestone, but it also places Jason and Sasha in an awkward position. Michael, who entrusted Jason with the task of protecting Sasha and his unborn child, may not be prepared to witness the developing relationship between the two. This will undoubtedly stir up complex feelings for Michael, who is happy about his recovery but confused by this new development. Michael's return is not just an emotional turning point but also completely changes the dynamics of the story. Jason, who has always placed responsibility above personal feelings, now faces even tougher choices. He knows that continuing to pursue his feelings for Sasha could hurt Michael and shake the trust they have in each other. But on the other hand, Jason realizes that his feelings for Sasha are no longer something he can easily brush aside. Sasha, on the other hand, will be placed at the center of new conflicts. She will have to choose between Jason, who has always protected her while Michael was away, and Michael, the father of the child she's carrying. Her decision will not only impact her personal relationships but also create deep tensions within the Corinthos family. These developments will not only add to the plot's intrigue but also push Jason into an emotional and challenging journey. The growing relationship between Jason and Sasha, combined with Michael's return, could be the catalyst for explosive actions and life-changing decisions. Will Jason remain loyal to Michael while exploring his feelings for Sasha? Or will he sacrifice once again to protect what matters most to him? Only time and the unfolding events will provide the answers to these questions. Michael is about to return to Port Charles, and this event is creating powerful waves in the increasingly complicated relationship between Sasha and Jason. During Michael's absence, Jason became Sasha's protector and emotional support, but the feelings that have arisen between them have gone beyond ordinary duty. With Michael's sudden return, everything they have built is put at risk, and the dynamics of their relationship face major adjustments. Michael, who entrusted Sasha and the unborn child to Jason's care, will soon realize that the closeness between the two has crossed boundaries he never expected. While he's happy to reunite with Sasha and prepare for fatherhood, Michael cannot avoid feeling betrayed when he sees the bond growing between Jason and Sasha. This tension could shake the long-standing relationship between Michael and Jason, placing their loyalty to each other to the ultimate test. Jason, who has always prioritized duty and loyalty, now faces a no-win situation. He knows that his feelings for Sasha have exceeded his expectations, but Michael's return forces him to choose between continuing his emotional pursuit or protecting his close relationship with someone he considers family. This inner conflict not only affects Jason but also pulls Sasha into an emotional whirlwind she can't avoid. Sasha, though grateful for the support and affection from Jason, knows that Michael's return will place her in an incredibly difficult position. She has to face the reality that Jason was there for her during the toughest times, but Michael is the father of the child she is carrying. The struggle between love, loyalty, and responsibility forces Sasha to make decisions that could change the course of everything.